Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. I hope you've all had a good week. I'm Laura of LKG 329 Sales on eBay, Facebook, Instagram, and here on YouTube. In this week's video, we've got 4 orders going out, so let's get to it. It is Monday and I've got 1 order going out. So the order going out today is a vinyl record and it is in the Good Plus condition. And this is Vera Lynn, If I'm Dreaming. And this came from the huge estate sale haul where I bought about 180 records for, I think it was $40. I've already made my money back on it. This one is graded by site to be in Good Plus condition. So it was listed and sold for $2.99 plus shipping. It is now Wednesday and there's 2 more orders going out. First order going out today is a couple of coffee mugs. These are by Home Trends in the Granada pattern. And I got these in a tote with a bunch of other stuff. There was more of this stuff in there and just a lot of random different things. But I pulled up to the yard sale and was looking through some stuff. It was the end of the day and the lady said, hey, give me $2. You can have everything in that tote, including the tote. So I went ahead and got it home. Worked out to be, I have 12 cents in these 2 mugs here, and they sold for $4.99 plus shipping. Second order going out today. I was pretty hopeful that these would sell this year around this time because they are patriotic themed 5D diamond paint by number kits, and I picked these up for $1 a piece at a yard sale, so these are not huge money makers by any stretch, but they were there, so I picked them up and listed these for $7.99 and accepted a best offer at $6.45 plus shipping. It's Friday and I've got 1 more order going out. Today's order going out is a vinyl record in the Good Plus condition, and this is Kenton in Hi-Fi, and this is another record from the huge estate sale haul. So I've already made my money back on this, and this record is graded by sight as opposed to sound, and it sold for $2.99 plus shipping. It is Saturday morning. I've got some yard sales and estate sales on the list, so let's go see what we can find. So I did attempt to go out sourcing, and I stopped at several different sales, whether they be yard sales or estate sales, and just didn't really find anything. Struck out this weekend, and the estate sales had some good stuff, but nothing that was priced to where I could actually make a profit off of it. So I ended up not getting anything to resell at any of the sales this weekend, but I did have the 4 orders that went out this week, and the total for those 4 orders was $17.42 plus shipping on each of those items. Unfortunately, that is now my worst reselling week sales-wise for 2023. So my previous worst week was $22.24 for the week. So we've hit a new record. This is the 4th worst week since I started reselling in August or the end of July of last year. The very first week I had no sales. It was the first week I had anything listed on eBay. But since then, I've only had 3 weeks that were less than the $17 in sales. So I am disappointed with that, but I haven't really been listing very much. I have been doing some similar stuff, but as far as getting new inventory out there listed, has not worked out for me to be able to do that. So I'm hoping once things slow down after the summer that I can get new items listed up there more frequently, more consistently, and hopefully the sales will start improving at that point and on into 3rd and 4th quarter. So update on the July goals listing. I've already missed for sure 3, possibly 4 days listing this week. Everything that I've done so far this month has been similar. So I'm going to have to really be diligent if I'm going to meet the 24-day goal that I have set for this month. And I'm hoping to make some headway on that this week, either by going ahead and scheduling self-similars out for a good portion of the rest of the month, if not the entire remainder of the month, or hopefully having some time to get new listings created and out there. I haven't touched anything else in the eBay space as far as trying to finish the reorganizing that I started last month, which there's not a lot to do, but there is still a few things that I want to get done, but I did not get to work on any of that last week. And the last goal is the table. There's no update on that. I'm still working on figuring out the table thing. So I'm actually recording this on July 9th. So it's Sunday afternoon in between morning and evening services for us. I'm hoping to get a good bit of footage recorded today and get everything edited after evening service tonight, and hopefully have some videos scheduled out the next couple of weeks as well, and then I won't have to worry about working on any YouTube content for a little bit. But it is July 9th, so today is the first day of Ground Advantage shipping going into effect. I don't really have a lot to look at with this, but I did notice I went in to create like a brand new listing and noticed that there were a ton of different shipping options. I know there's been a lot of USPS shipping options in the past, but there are some shipping options here that I don't ever remember seeing before. Mainly like the DGM Smart Mail. I've no idea what that is, and I'm not sure what the just plain economy shipping is or the plain standard shipping is. I'm assuming that those are probably for if you use like a third-party shipping, like Pirate Ship or any of the other ones that are out there and available. I don't know anything about those. I've never shipped through any of those. I primarily stick to USPS and UPS. But if any of you have any information to share on that, it would be very appreciated if you're willing to do that. And a couple of other options that I noticed. I'm not in the eBay Global Shipping Program, or whatever the correct terminology is for that. I cannot keep that straight. But I did notice that I now have FedEx International Economy Shipping is an available option to me, even though I do not do international shipping at this time. And freight shipping is also an option on there now. So I don't have anything that would be better off shipping via freight, but I did find that very interesting that that is now an option for shipping, is to ship via freight. Outside of that, the retail ground option is no longer an available option on the shipping list. The Ground Advantage is part of the Parcel Select, which will probably just be a rename a little bit later to get rid of the Parcel Select, where it is only showing USPS Ground Advantage. I did notice that USPS First Class was still available, so I'm not sure if that is envelope only or if that is still in the process of being removed. I don't know. But I did go in and look. All of my listings that I would have had Parcel Select or Retail Ground on, I also had priority shipping on those as a secondary option. And so when I was looking through some listings today, I could not find any of them that had the retail ground on them. So I'm assuming that because I already had priority mail as another shipping option, that they probably just removed the retail ground option. So I may not have to do anything with the listings. I don't remember specifically any of the listings that were on the retail ground, but I did look through several listings that I can see where I probably would have chosen retail ground on, and none of them had the retail ground option on them. And of course, the ones that had Parcel Select as a secondary option, those were still there. It just had the rename of Parcel Select / Ground Advantage. So it's looking like I'm not going to have to go in and update any of my listings. But if you only have the retail ground option for shipping on your listing, those may still need to be updated. Unfortunately, if you know a way to do this, please feel free to share it. But I did not see a way to search your listing specifically based on the shipping option that you had selected for it. So the only other way that I know to do this is to go listing by listing and look at the shipping offered on each individual listing. So I'm hoping there's an easier way for that, but I did not see another way to go through and figure that out. So just keep an eye on your listings. I'm sure there'll be a few more changes to come before everything is updated and where it needs to be. But as for this video, this is all I've got for you this week. As always, I do hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to share any additional information that you have or know in the comments below. Also, feel free to leave me a comment if you have any feedback, questions, or suggestions. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.